Hey, welcome back to Surroundead. And like I promised in the last video, we're going to cover some new items that are going to be added in this upcoming patch 1.4 Apocalypse. And best way to do it is going to be here in the shooting range, because there's several of these items I have not found yet. And yeah, so we'll just show you here. So as you can see, I've got some weapons attached to my back. So let's take a look here. So I went ahead and equipped myself up with some of the new clothing, some of the new body armor, and a couple of the new weapons that were added. So first, let's take a look at the Phantasm. So with 5.56 fully auto special security XM8 rifle. And one of the neat things with it, as you can see, it has the Phantasm drum that holds 100 rounds. So it's a little bit of an upgrade over the standard 60. You know, I haven't checked it yet, but no, the regular 60 doesn't fit it. So you're going to have to use the regular Phantasm drums. And I have found several of the drums, I just haven't found the gun yet. So we'll take a look at it. The one thing I did notice, if you looked in the little screen there, it doesn't have an option for a sight. So your default is just a red dot. So you're not going to have any, magnification scopes that you're going to put on this, which could kind of limit it. Let's take a look back at that, because that was a lot of damage. So damage 35, headshot 116, effective range 300, critical hit chance 15 with the multiplier of 20. So headshot damage of 116 is not terrible. It's not a legendary rifle, and it doesn't sound like it is suppressed, even though it looks like it has a suppressor on it. It doesn't sound suppressed. So what well, the magnification on the zoom is not bad. It's definitely not like a red dot, but it's not a fully magnified. So I might take those statements back. This is not terrible without a magnified scope. And I did change my settings because with the update, it did change your default to when you aim with a gun that it's going to be in the zoomed in. And not that that's a bad thing, I'm used to playing it a certain way. So there you go. So there is that new rifle. So let's take a look. We're going to save that bad boy for last. One of the other ones, the H&K 433. You can see they did add some rarity colors, so purple. So this one here, headshot damage of 112 versus a headshot damage of 116. So while this one is a little bit less damage, it's still pretty good. So let's swap this out. We're going to need to grab our ammo, because they don't give you a whole lot of ammo here in the shooting range. Where'd you put my? You put it up there. Wonderful. So we'll throw some 5.56 into the 60 rounder. I'm gonna put it on the H&K, and as you can see, 5.56 fully auto. It will take the standard ACR or the standard 5.56 mags. You can put all your attachments on it. Let's throw a grip. Let's throw. Did we not grab a suppressor? We'll go grab a suppressor and an optic real quick for this. All right, so we got the 5.56 suppressor, 60 round drum, front grip, and we put a hunter scope on it, because what I like to do, and again, it just all comes down to what I'm used to doing. Yeah, you see the sound difference? That's why I'm thinking the other one didn't have a suppressor, but we'll have to test that outside of the gun range once we find it. But I like having something with a magnification, so I can take long shots like this. Just my personal preference. It's a little harder when you don't have the ability to put the scope on it. But new H&K 433. So we'll throw that back in. Let's take the ammo out of it again. Put that down there. And let's look at one of the other new guns. So we have the XM250. So the XM250 5.56 fully auto, an advanced LMG designed by SIG. We have a drum for it. So again, like the Phantasm, it does have its own drum. It's a 200 round capacity. Very nice, very nice. And let's look at it again. So headshot damage 112, so very similar to the H&K, which is your Phantasm's 116. Effective range 200, critical hit 8, critical hit multiplier 16. So let's take a look at it. So like the Phantasm, it does not have the zoom optic, but ooh, definitely not suppressed. But not bad. Like the sound of it. And of course, with all the LMGs, you do have, well, with all the guns now. So one of the things, I should have mentioned this earlier, but one of the things they add, if you look down in the lower right hand corner of the screen, you'll see the little single bullet. You can hit the X button and switch it from semi-auto to fully auto. Very, very nice. Let's see how, well, we only got 50 rounds left. Let's see what we can do to this big boy. And we're out. Not bad. We almost killed him with just 50 rounds. So you had a full drum of these. It would be pretty sweet. Now, we'll put that away for now. So let's take a look at the one of the new sidearms I found. So we have the CZ75. So most of the time when you start out, you're going to have the 45 revolver and you're going to have the M9 9mm. I personally prefer the 9 just because you can suppress it as a single shot. And then your upgrade from that was to get the legendary fully auto Glock. But this is a pretty common item and it's a fully automatic. And then we're not going to mess around with the standard 18 round mags. We're going to throw a 50 in it because it fits. We're going to put a suppressor and we're going to put the small red dot on it. And again, like with the other guns, you have your zoom. There it is in single shot form. So we're going to hit X and go full. Very nice, very nice. Let's reload this real quick. We're down to just one round left in it. And let's finish off this big boy. Perfect. I wonder if we can loot these. Oh, look at that. They got loot on them. Look at all that loot. I don't even got any 5.56 ammo. Anyway. Very nice starter pistol. I would this is the one I've been running around with in my playthrough. Because I thoroughly enjoy it. Until you find the legendary pistol, this is a great alternative, and it's pretty easy to find. So now the one you've all been waiting for, the pull it up, M32 grenade launcher, 40mm grenade, big bang, damage 75 to 125. It does take the 40mm grenades, which I've found a couple. I ain't gonna say that they're just wildly available across the map, but I have found several of these. Have not found the grenade launcher yet. So let's just see what it does. Ooh, so it explodes on contact. All right, it's got a little bit of a drop to it. Oh yeah, so you're gonna have to aim. So you got to lead these fools. It's kind of losing my crosshair there. So reload. Oh, that's a pretty quick reload on it. There is no changing it from semi-auto to auto or anything. Yeah, I'm missing him now. And I'm out. It's not bad. It's it's a wee bit underwhelming. Yeah, but nonetheless, it's something new. I think I think personally it should do a little bit more damage than that, because you see I didn't hit with all 12, but it would have took 12 or more. Now it may have been better in a crowd control scenario if you can get a bunch of them lined up and then you can shoot them. Kind of like what we do with the Molotovs at time. Get a bunch of zombies following us and then just Molotov a big group. That's probably where it's going to be more effective. It's not going to be a going after the bosses and just wrecking them kind of deal. But yeah. So that's kind of a first look at some of the new weapons in this upcoming patch. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you haven't, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any future Surroundead videos, because we're going to be here playing around in the gun range. Next video is going to be on the new clothing items, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss that, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.